Hello.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hi. Hi,
Hi.
welcome to this. My name's Dave. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Jazzy.
Jazzy. Jazzy. Okay.
Jazzy.
And okay, where are you from?
I'm from Brazil, Rio de Janeiro.
Nice. I've had a lot of Brazilian students, but I've never seen that name before.
Hmm. That's a rare, rare name.
A what name?
A rare, something that is
A rare
difficult to
name.
find.
Yeah, sure. Hello,
Hi,
welcome to the class. Hi.
thank you.
So this is the um, beginner English class on
Mm-hmm.
nature.
Yes, okay.
Okay. So we will go ahead and get started here. My name is Dave. I'm from the US. I live in the state of Minnesota. So the time here is about 1:30 p.m. on Friday. Okay, so maybe we could have everybody introduce themselves, tell us your name and where you're from. Jazzy, can we start with you, please?
Yes, I'm Jazzy. As I told you, I'm from Brazil. I live in Rio de Janeiro City, and I'm 39 years old.
Okay. And then we have, is it Cecil?
Seçil. Yes. My name is Seçil.
Sechi. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I live in Istanbul. I'm from Turkey. Uh, I am a budget and reporting specialist.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Very nice. Welcome to the class.
Thank you.
So we will go ahead and get started here today. Oh, hello there. Welcome. Hello there. My name is Dave. What's your name?
This
Uh,
for me, Cristiano.
yes.
Ah,
Yes.
hi, sorry, but my name is Cristiano. I'm from Brazil.
Christian. Okay, from
Yes,
Brazil. Welcome to the class.
thank you.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's look at our lesson aim. You will be able to use the simple past tense to describe the activities that you did in nature last year. So if you have any questions during the lesson, please ask, or you can type your question in the chat box. If you need me to go back to a different slide, please ask. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. We have a couple of questions, and you'll also see a couple of example responses. You can use these if you need to help you form an answer. So, the first question is, what kind of activities do you like to do outside? What kind of activities do you like to do outside? Anybody can go?
I can answer.
Sure.
Uh, I like to trekking with my family in the month.
Okay. Oh, that sounds nice. Yeah.
Yes.
Anybody else?
I like joking with my childrens in the garden.
Okay. All right.
I like to go to the beach.
Beach. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Number 2 says to describe the last activity that you did outside. Where did you go? Who were you with? And what did you do? Um, so I don't know if anyone would like to share the last activity that they did outside.
I can start. 2 weeks ago, I went to another city where I could go to the beach and enjoy the pool. I was with my kids and wife, and we enjoyed the beach and the pool.
Nice. Okay, very good. Thank you. All right. Anybody else want to share what the last activity they did outside was?
Last month, we went to hometown with my husband, and we find mushroom the gardens.
Okay. Mushroom gardens. Nice.
Yes.
The last week, I don't remember the that I think that I did in my housing or the things, but sometimes we did play football together.
Okay.
Okay.
That's very nice. Very nice. Okay. Very good. So we just have a few words that we'll go through. And like I have a red pen. Now each of you has a different colored pen that you can use. Um, you can just draw a line if you want, like the word mountain. Can anyone draw a line to what picture that matches with?
Mounter is number 2 in the line.
Okay, good. Yep. There's a brown pen. Yeah. Okay, and then we have desert. Yeah.
Yes.
And lake. And of course, your last one is forest.
Yes.
Okay. And a few more. Hiking. Camping. Yeah. And then, of course, fishing.
Yes.
Very good. All right. All right. Oh, we could try this activity here. We're going to choose, it says to choose a word below and describe it without saying the word. And your classmates will guess the word you're describing. So there's a little example here of how this works. Let's see here. Jazzy, can I have you read this purple box? And Sechi, you can read this one.
Okay. This is a place. There are lots of trees here.
Forest.
Yes.
And then, yeah, okay. So that's a little sample of how this activity will work.
Yes.
So we can go ahead and start with the Jazzy, and you can just think of a word and describe it, but don't tell us the word. And then Sechi and Cristiano will try to guess the word.
Okay.
Give Jazzy a minute to think of a word.
Yes. This place is where we can find or get some fish.
Leg.
Yes.
All right. Very good, Sechi. Got the lake. Okay, now let's go to Sechi then. You think of a word, and Jesse and Cristiano will try to guess.
This is a place. There are a lot of huts, and I need the water.
This place is desert.
Yes.
Desert. Right.
Yes.
Very good. Okay, and now Cristiano, your turn.
Well, this place is very tall and sometimes has the a little ice in the, how do you say, one
At the
moment.
top,
Yes, at the top.
Mountain.
Yes.
mountain.
Yes.
Okay.
It's mountain.
Very good. Very good, guys. So here we can practice. Maybe you can each put a sentence together. The example says, I like to go hiking in the forest. So which activity do you like to do in which place? Okay, Cristiano, can you put together a sentence, please?
Read the sentence. I like to go ring. I don't know, rinking in the forest. Yes,
Oh, well, that would be hiking. Yeah.
hiking.
But can you put together one of these activities with one of these places? That's just an example. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Um, I like go to camping and in the forest.
Okay. Very good. Very close. So you can say, I like to go camping in the forest. Okay. What about Sechi? Can you put together a sentence?
Okay. I like to go fishing in the lake.
Okay, very good. Okay, fishing in the lake. And Jesse.
I like to go climbing the mountain.
Okay, climbing in the mountain. Very good. All right, so now we'll look at some grammar. We're going to talk about the simple past tense. So we have a dialogue. As you're reading this dialogue, notice the underlined words. All right, so we got 5 parts here. It's actually 2 people, but everyone's going to get to read. So let's see here. We'll start out with these 2 ones. I'll give to Sechi. Okay, and the second one I'll give to Jazzy. And let's see, Cristiano. I'll give you this one. And then we'll finish with Jazzy at the end.
Hi,
Okay, so
Arthur. Did you have a good weekend?
I had a great weekend. I went camping.
Nice. Did you go camping at the lake?
No, I didn't go camping at the lake. I went camping in the mountains. How about you?
I watched movies and walked by the river. It was a nice weekend.
very good. Good reading, everybody. Um, so notice those underlined words. Okay. How do you form past tense verbs?
Verb to.
Okay. So notice, what do you notice about these 2 verbs? Watched and walked.
They end
So
with E and D.
EED.
Yes, we did.
But what are some other past tense verbs that you notice?
Had, the second sentence. Went.
Had. Yeah, had. Went. We have did.
Yes, did.
Okay. All right. So, how do you ask questions in the past tense?
Did.
Did. Yeah, we start with did. And notice the second verb. It's not in the past tense,
Yes.
but it's in the present tense.
Yes.
Because we already used the past tense did. So we use past tense did, and then the next verb would be present tense. Did you have, did you go, etc. Okay, so that excuse me, what you see here is what we were just talking about. Regular verbs, you just have to add a D or ED. Watch becomes watched, like becomes liked. Those are probably the easier ones because you just have to add the ED or D ending, and you can use them with any pronoun. So change the sentences to the past tense. Example, we talk by the lake. In the past tense would become we talked by the lake. Okay, number one, Cristiano, can you change that to the past tense, please?
He looks at the mountains. He looked at the mountains.
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 Okay. And number two, Sechi.
They hike in the desert. They hiked in the desert.
Very good. And number three, Jazzy.
The sentence is, you camped by the lake. In the past, you camped by the lake.
Okay, very good. Now, the other verbs in the past tense do not follow a rule. These ones are a little bit harder because you have to memorize them. And these are referred to as irregular verbs. So have becomes had, see becomes saw, and go becomes went. Match each verb to its past tense form. Okay, so say becomes said. What is the past tense of swim?
Swam.
Swam.
We have feel,
Felt.
do,
Did.
Did.
leave,
Left.
and then your last one, of course, give is gave.
Yes.
The verb be is also irregular. It has two past tense forms. We use was if we're using the pronouns I, she, he, it. Excuse me. And plural becomes were if we're using the plural pronouns you, they, we. Example, we are in the desert would become we were in the desert. So number one, Jazzy, please.
The forest is beautiful. In the past, the forest was beautiful.
Right, good. Okay. Number two, Sechi.
The boats aren't in the lake. The past. The boats weren't in the lake.
Good. And number three, Christian.
I am cold in the mountains. I was cold in the mountains.
Excellent. And for negative sentences, we add did not or didn't before the verb. We also use the base form of the verb. So here you see did, not, and the present tense go. We don't say, I didn't went camping at the lake. So change the sentences to the negative past tense. Example, he liked camping. That would become, he didn't like camping. Okay, number 1, Cristiano, please.
They went swimming. They didn't want swimming.
Okay, but went has to change to the base form or present tense. They didn't. So,
Go swimming.
yeah, right, Sechi. Yeah, thank you. They didn't go swimming. Because go is the present tense of went. And that's a hard one because the two look nothing alike. Go and went look like completely different words. So
Thank you.
you just have to memorize it. Yeah. Okay, number 2, Seichi, please.
I hiked up the mountain. I didn't hike up the mountain.
Okay. And number 3, Jazzy.
We watched movies. We did not watch movies.
Okay, very good. And for questions, we put did at the beginning of the sentence and use the base form of the verb. Did you go camping? Change the sentences into questions. Example, he liked camping would become, did he like camping? Number 1, Jazzy, please.
You went fishing yesterday. The question, did you go fishing yesterday?
Right. Number 2, Sechi.
They walked in the desert. Did they walk in the desert?
Good. And number 3, Cristiano.
He had a good time. Did he have a good time?
Very good. Excellent. All right. Seems like you guys are doing pretty good here. I'm going to skip that. Let's see here. Do some speaking here. Let's talk about the best and worst activities. Rank the places and activities. Which ones are the best or worst? Discuss with your classmates. So he says, I think camping is the best activity. You can sleep under the stars. Okay. But what do you think? What do you guys think about camping?
I think camping is a nice activity, but it is not the best.
Not the best. Okay. Do you go camping, Jazzy?
Just once.
Just once? Okay. Anyone else have any opinions about camping?
I like, but sometimes have many mosquito. Yes.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Mosquitoes. Mm-hmm. I know. Yeah. We have them in the summer where I live. They're bad. So, what do you guys think about hiking?
I like. Hiking is great.
Nice.
You could challenge yourself.
Yeah.
Walking until you're sweaty and test yourself if you have the good health, I think.
Right. Yeah. What do you guys think of fishing?
I think fishing is boring.
Boring.
Yes,
a lot of people say.
Yes, I agree.
You stay there waiting for the fish. So what is the funny doing that?
Yeah. I used to go fishing once in a while. It was funner if I caught fish.
When you get.
It depends though, because I sometimes just like to be out on the water relaxing, and
Yeah.
where it's quiet. So
This
maybe I
part
don't
is
care
good.
so much. I don't care so much if I don't catch. It's funner to fish in a boat. I don't like to fish from the shore. I don't have
Yeah.
fun
They are
with that.
different.
Yeah, it's nice to be in a boat.
When you are in
Let's
a
see
boat,
here.
you're scary
Yeah.
about fall the boat when you are in the lake or
Yeah,
close
you have
to
to
the
be
lake.
careful. Yeah.
It's safer.
Excuse me. Let's see. Speaking of the desert, what about the desert? You guys ever go there?
No.
I've been to a desert in the U.S., but I just drove through it.
Too
Okay,
dry.
too dry. Yeah. Let's do a few of these would you rather questions. Okay, so would you rather hike in the forest or hike in the mountains?
I would rather
Yeah,
in the
forest
mountains.
or mountains?
In the mountains.
I would
Weather is
rather
good for me.
like in the forest.
Forest, okay.
Yes.
I
And
believe forest too.
okay. Would you rather go camping by a lake or go camping in the desert?
Lake.
Lake, okay.
Yes.
And you have to explain why. Why at the lake?
Because lake, I like lake. I don't like deserts.
Lake is
I
safer than desert.
Now, would you rather explore a dark cave or go to a sunny beach?
I would rather go to a sunny beach.
yes, me too.
Why would you rather go to the beach?
I love the sunny, the water.
Okay,
It's funny.
it's fun. Yeah. Okay. Would you rather hike to the top of a tall mountain or go fishing in a lake? And you have to say why.
I would rather hike to the top of a tall mountain. I think it's a great challenge.
Where sitting and waiting for fish is kind of boring.
Yeah.
Not a challenge, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured most of you would probably say you'd rather hike to a tall mountain. I think that's what I would rather do too. Yeah. A little more exciting. Well, thank you guys for coming to the lesson today. I think we'll stop here. But yeah, you learned some words, the simple past tense, and got to speak a little bit about what you like to do outside in nature. So thank you for coming and thank you for your participation. And I
Thank
hope
you.
you all have a good afternoon and a good night.
So will you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Take care. You're welcome.
Take care.